straight to it. Make sure you do the right thing, guys. Subscribe, hit the like button, and leave your comments down below. I love knowing your thoughts. Even if you don't agree with me, leave your comments down below. But I caution you lot now. Feel free to comment however you want, but don't disrespect me in the comments, yeah? You don't need to disrespect the person that makes the video when you're commenting. I want to know your difference of opinion, but keep it respectful. If you can't, be sure that your comments are going to get deleted straight off the bat. If you anger me too much, I'll block you from the channel straight up. So don't cross the line, guys. Let's keep it respectful. Moving on. Let me tell you lot straight up and not dilly-dally. I want to come out straight out the gate and give it to you lot straight. I'm telling you lot, as of today, not last week, not 2 months ago, not when they had their first and second fight. I'm telling you lot, as of today, Deontay Wilder will beat Tyson Fury in their third fight. I'm predicting Deontay Wilder's going to knock out Tyson Fury in the first 5 rounds. Bold prediction, but I'm doing it. I'm the sort of person, I'm always prepared to go out on a limb. I'm prepared to let my neck hang and let you hold the rope. So that if I'm wrong, you go ahead and you pull it. That's my reputation I'm putting on the line. I'm prepared to do it because I believe in what I'm saying. Just so you know what I'm saying, when I said Tyson Fury beats AJ, I stick to that. If the two of them get in the ring, I pick Fury to win. Yes, so anyone that's saying, he hates Fury, you clearly don't know my channel. Every video I've got of Tyson Fury and AJ, I always pick Fury to win the fight. I said he destroys AJ. He'll make it easy. So how is it I'm a AJ fanboy? People, seriously, do your research before you talk to me, okay? Don't come on my channel and accuse me of anything if you don't know my history with my videos. I've got over 100 videos. Yeah? Because I get guys telling me on the comment section, you're an AJ fanboy. And I'm thinking, how can I be an AJ fanboy when I pick Fury to beat AJ? Then I get people telling me, oh, you're a Fury fanboy. Okay, the Fury fanboy, I'm picking Wilder to beat Fury this time. I didn't pick that last time, but I'm picking that now. Oh, because you're hurt. You're emotionally invested. How? Are they paying me? Tyson Fury is paying me. Is that what you're telling me? The Gypsy King has got accounts or has got funds coming into my account. Therefore, I need to champion the Gypsy King. Is that what you lot are telling me? Or AJ's got some funds coming into my account, some offshore funds. I don't know. Is that what you're telling me as well? You see how stupid you lot sound like when you lot accuse me of certain things. Like, challenge my point, no problem. But accuse me of being a fanboy to a fighter, you're delusional. I'm a fanboy to no one. I love the sport. Okay? Let's just get that right out the way. Another thing I want you to keep in mind when I'm telling you, I'm about to tell you now, of how Wilder beats Fury. And I don't think it's going to be that difficult for Wilder either. I know it's shocking and as controversial as that sounds, I'm going to lay it down for you lot. But I want you lot to take this into consideration. For you lot that love Deontay Wilder, get this through your heads. I'm not a Deontay Wilder fanboy. I like him in the ring, but I'm not a fanboy to no fighter. I don't take Deontay Wilder's accusations to Fury. I don't take that under consideration. I dismiss all of it. I don't even consider any of it. When I think about, or when I make my prediction that who's going to win the fight, I'm not taking the cheating stuff into consideration, guys. Okay? So the way I see it, Fury came, Fury beat him up, bust him up, Fury won the second fight. That's how I see it. I don't see the cheat. I don't see none of that stuff. I'm sorry, guys, I don't. Moving on. So what? How does Deontay Wilder, or why do I pick Wilder to beat Fury in the third fight? How do I know he's going to do it? Why do I say it so confidently? Because, guys, it's very logical to me. It's not complicated. You've got one fighter in Tyson Fury who has almost the full package. He does not have the punch power that Deontay Wilder has. No way. But he's got almost the full package. And on the other side of the ring, you've got a guy who has the equalizer, right? Meaning the equalizer, the right hand, which I call the shotgun. He hits you with that right hand, you are going to sleep. It doesn't matter who you are. That's what Deontay Wilder possesses, okay? So that's the dynamics here. So when you got a guy who's got a weapon whereby he only has to touch you once, he don't need to hit you multiple times. He only needs to touch you once for you to go to bed, for you to start snoring, for you to start twitching. When you're fighting a man like that, you have it all to do, not him. You got it all to do because the likelihood that he's going to touch you is very high in general. You've got it all to do. You have to be either the guy that's going to be elusive to stay away from that right hand, or you've got to implement Tyson Fury strategy 2.0 and go in there and beat him the hell up. Close the gap so he can't throw it. But guess what? You got it all to do, not him. It's on you to be wary of that right hand. He only needs to touch you once. The best way of illustrating that is to have a room the size of a ring, right? A room the size of a boxing ring, and arming one individual with a handheld weapon, a pistol, and then arming the other person with a blade. It is exactly the same situation here. One guy has the pistol, Deontay Wilder, in his right hand. He's got the right hand that will send you to hell. Then you got the other guy who can do it almost. He can almost do it all, but he hasn't got that one hit shot that will take you out. He hasn't got it. So he needs an accumulation of punishment to win, i.e., the blade. Who is the person that's got it all to do? Who is the person that's got it all to do? Tell me, go on. If you say it's the guy with the handheld, you're insane. You're insane. Even if the guy with the blade, okay, take it back to boxing terms. Even though Fury beat Wilder the second time they fought, even though he did that, it does not guarantee Tyson Fury anything. That's the honest truth. It doesn't guarantee you anything. You believe that if Tyson Fury fights Deontay Wilder 10 times, Tyson Fury wins 10 times when Wilder's got the equalizer? The only way that could ever happen in any dimension or in any universe is if Tyson Fury was fighting a guy with zero confidence. Granted, if the rematch or the third fight happened straight after the second fight, within the time span that it was supposed to happen, I would have said to you 100% Tyson Fury wins the fight. Because Wilder was stripped of all his confidence. He was a man with no testicles left. He was broken, a broken piece of glass. Wilder was shattered. And when a fighter enters a fight and he's got no confidence, he hasn't got the momentum on his side. He's got certain fans who are looking at him like an excuse maker. He's got fans that are supportive, but not everyone, 50-50, right? You go into a fight like that, you ain't winning against a world-class fighter when you ain't got your confidence, you ain't got your mojo, you ain't your shattered glass. There's no way he was going to win. But the fight has now marinated for so long. Wilder's had time to recover from that mental situation. Wilder still believes that he can knock out Tyson Fury if he touches him. And guess what? That is true. You might not want to hear that, but that's the fact. If Deontay Wilder lands on Fury, Fury will go to bed. Let that sink in your head, guys. He will sleep if he lands on him flush. Now, I'm telling you right now, Wilder's the sort of guy, he doesn't have to land flush on you. Yes, Fury did ride one of the shots that Wilder did hit him with. On both fights, Wilder hit Fury. Twice on both fights. 2 times in the first, shots that actually connected. 2 times in the second, once. I only saw one shot from Wilder hit Fury. Fury rolled the shot well. In the first fight, Fury rolled the shot well. You got to ride the shots. But Wilder only needs to land on your head, your cranium, your jaw, chin, side of your head, your ear, top of your head. You're going to sleep. Us, Louis Ortiz, you're going to bed. Fury has it all to do. This is part A, right? This is the first thing that you have to keep in mind. Fury's the one with the uphill battle. It is not Deontay Wilder. Point B. As I said, Wilder's had time to recover, to heal, to gain some confidence back. He's had time to train, and he's currently doing that. Is Deontay Wilder going to come into that fight switching from whatever he was before, a man with no skill, to all of a sudden Wilder's a boxer? No, that's not going to happen. If Wilder even tried to implement that, he'd be a big clown. And in my opinion, he'd be setting himself up to get knocked out if he tried to do a boxing match against Fury. But that's not what he's going to do. Wilder only has to do one thing. There's one main thing he needs to do. If he supplements that with something else, oh boy, there's no chance Fury will win the fight. And what is that? Deontay Wilder needs to learn how to mask his right hand. He's got to mask it. He cannot do what he currently does because Tyson Fury has got him figured out to the T. He knows when Wilder's going to shoot that right hand. Wilder takes a stance, left hand stretched out, gives you the look like it's coming. He gives you that little bounce and that step. He cocks the right hand back like he's about to throw a bow and an arrow. You see the right hand coming. Jump, forward, release. Stevie Wonder, your man, your ancestors could all see that shot. It's almost like a Derek Chisora shot. He throws it from the back, arm stretched out, and he wings it forward. Anybody can see a telegraph punch like that. Deontay Wilder's punch is too telegraphed for someone of Tyson Fury's caliber. That's why he could never land on Tyson Fury the way he's supposed to. But what changes all of that? If Deontay Wilder learns it's not simple, but it's something he can definitely learn within one training camp. He's not learning how to catch and counter. These are stuff that takes you longer because you need muscle memory. He's not learning that. He just needs to learn how to mask the right hand. There's multiple ways of masking the right hand before you throw it. Multiple ways of masking it. All Deontay Wilder does is literally throws it straight up, or he does a feint, which is pathetic. It's not believable, and then he throws it. Do you know why Deontay Wilder is so successful with that right hand? Partly because he's fast. People underestimate Deontay Wilder's speed. People underestimate Deontay Wilder's athleticism. And on top of everything else, they underestimate Deontay Wilder's reach. That guy, I was about to say the N-word, that guy has got such long arms. When he throws it, this man will catch you. You think you're out of range, right? Don't forget he's athletic, so he can throw it and take a bounce forward and give himself even more leverage. So that's why Wilder connects all the time with people, because he's got such reach that you underestimate the reach. You underestimate the speed, and you underestimate the timing. Wilder's got all three of them pretty good. But Fury has got it figured. So the only way Wilder's going to hit him is if Wilder masks the shot. But then if Deontay Wilder does mask it, if he learns to mask his right hand, a fantastic fighter that knows how to mask a shot is Canelo Alvarez. This man masks shots so well. That's why he's a tough guy to beat. And on top of that, he's very good at his counters as well. I'm not saying Deontay Wilder's anywhere near that. And let me say this before I say anything else. Tyson Fury is a better fighter than Wilder. He will always be a better fighter than Deontay Wilder. Today, Friday, twice on a Sunday. But Deontay doesn't need to be better. He doesn't need to be a better fighter than Fury to knock him out. He just needs to mask his right hand, and he will knock out Tyson Fury. You lot are getting it confused. It's not a case of they can trade and Fury can take a bit of Wilder's shots and, while Wilder's taking Fury's. It's not that situation, guy. It's one guy's got to be elusive or he's got to attack and close the gap so much that the other guy can't fire the shots because you won't take his shot when he throws it. You won't. Fury will not take Wilder's shot. But then how is he going to avoid a shot if Wilder's masking it? How is he going to avoid a shot? If Wilder adds a jab to that, I'm not saying he wins the battle of the jab, but if he implements a jab anyway, Chris Eubank Jr. is not a fantastic jabber. He got out jabbed all the time by guys like George Groves, but he still had a jab anyway. So out of 100 jabs, let's just say that was thrown, George Groves could have thrown 80 of them. Chris Eubank could have just thrown 20. Even if Chris Eubank threw 5, he's throwing something, right? So if Deontay Wilder jabs, he's got long arms. He doesn't have to be a damaging jab or anything. Use it as a way of masking your right hand. Double jab, triple jab, right hand. This is stuff that Wilder never ever does. Wilder never ever does that. Double jab, right hand. When was you ever see Wilder throw a double jab, right hand? That's a great way to mask the right hand. He normally just throws the right hand straight up. Masking the shot will finish Fury quickly. I'm telling you guys, if Wilder learns how to mask his shot, and you can learn how to do that within one training camp, he will clip Fury early in the fight. Very early in the fight. That's why I'm telling you the fight ain't going 5 rounds. Because Wilder will mask that shot. Tyson Fury, Wilder will mark. If you think you're going to fight the exact same Deontay Wilder, I mean, he ain't going to change 100-fold. He can't. But he will add something to what he's got to make sure he lands that right hand on you. That is the focus for Deontay, to land. That's it. Just once, land it. That's it. Even if he half lands it on Fury, it will disturb and damage Fury enough to slow Fury right down for him to do the job. Which is why I'm telling you, this fight ain't going the distance. It's not going to be a 12-round anything. There will not be no towels thrown this time. You best believe anyone on Wilder's side who's thinking of doing it will blow their own brains out before they do it. Because Wilder will be on your... Let's not go there, right? This fight ain't going the distance, guys. It will end on the halfway point or just before. That's my prediction. The masking of the shot, Fury will have no answer for that.